Hi everyone, in today's video we visit James May's pub.
So they brought me the wrong start.
Then take a trip to Salisbury Cathedral. Thanks for joining us.
Undecided meetings in the park or a cafe. Nothing's gonna lead me off to fail.
Good morning. We're taking a little day trip today. So Winchester is just 25 miles from Salisbury. We decided to come and have a little day trip out to Salisbury. But Phil heard that so James May bought half a pub.
Yep.
Near Salisbury.
Royal Oak Inn.
Yeah, and Phil wanted to come have lunch here.
Yeah.
So this is where we are. We're at the Royal Oak. And we're about to go in and lunch.
See what it's like.
Yeah. I'm dancing. Nice. Pretty much empty. So got the whole place to ourselves. Don't know if that means
That's a good thing.
we'll see what it means for the food. So what have you got for a starter, Phil?
Prawns.
Half pint. There's a lot of prawns. Big prawns.
And some gluten-free bread.
Ooh, gluten-free bread.
Plant-based yogurt.
So they brought me the wrong start. I'm very hungry.
So you're waiting.
Waiting for my fish tacos. They brought me kimchi, which looks very nice. But I didn't want kimchi. I wanted fish tacos. So my starters arrived. My fish tacos.
Yeah.
Phil's nearly finished his prawns.
No, much too sweet. Oh, no.
He did give me one.
Half.
Yeah. Got pineapple salsa and lime. Nice and crispy fish. So I've ordered the duck. And Phil's gone for gluten-free fish and chips. Because he loves his fish and chips. Mango sorbet and blood orange. Affogato. And I've ordered some gin to try. So we just had lunch at the Royal Oak, James May's half of a pub. No, it was good. I mean, they mixed up my starter. For some reason, she had it in my head that I wanted the kimchi when I said I wanted the fish tacos. Anyway, I got the fish tacos, they were good. And it was just a little, I was like really hungry when I first got there. And I had a large glass of wine. So I was sitting there drinking my large glass of wine, watching Phil have his half pint of prawns. And I was a little bit hungry. Anyway, Maine was great. I really enjoyed the duck with the orange and Madeira sauce, and then the pearl barley ragu. And then we got dessert. Phil got sorbet, and I got the affogato. Although the ice cream was a little bit crystallized, like it had been left out of the freezer too long and then put back in.
Sorbet was the same. I had little crunchy bits in it. That sorbet should be smooth. Both ice cream and sorbet should be smooth, but just a little bit. The one thing, and they said they appreciate the feedback, so they keep an eye on that. Obviously, don't leave things out too long.
Yeah.
You're going to refreeze it.
But apart from that, no, it was really good. Really enjoyed the meal.
Yep.
Oh, I tried James May's gin as well, which is like a parsnip-based gin, and it was garnished with lemon and peppercorns. It was really nice. Yeah, so now we are off to Salisbury.
Yep.
We're going to the cathedral. We're booked to visit the cathedral.
It's the biggest cathedral?
Yes, it's the tallest cathedral spire in Britain, and it's the biggest cathedral cloister in Britain. And
massive building.
It's
in
amazing.
Those days. Built on only 4 feet of foundations, 4 feet of limestone, and under that is like 27 foot of gravel. And there's lots of rivers. There's like 5 rivers running through the town.
Yeah.
So it's basically built on wet ground, but that keeps it stable.
Yeah, because if it dries up, it said it goes like, you know, that sort of dry sand at a beach. Because the wet sand you can walk on quite firmly. The dry sand just goes all loose.
Yeah.
This is the grounds, the park that we're in, while we walk around to the bigger side of the cathedral. Well, a bigger side.
And look, there's the spire, tallest one.
Tallest spire.
Spire in all of Britain.
Yeah.
It's massive. So we found like this giant frisbee type thing. You can just like chill on and look up at the cathedral.
And the cliff.
Yeah, it's probably the best view of the cathedral, where you don't have to strain your neck to see it because you're lying down.
And the big Buddha.
It's quite a good idea.
The butterfly.
And just chill out.
This is now the full scale of it. We could actually see that spire as we came into Salisbury, didn't we? When we were travelling around the edge.
Yeah, you can see it from about 5 miles away.
Yeah, just stuck up amongst everything else. There's nothing that tall in the city.
So this is the oldest mechanised clock, I reckon, in Britain. It still works. And it's attached to a bell.
It goes off every hour, but they don't have that one on. So it's not fully working, but you can see it doing its movement. It won't ring the bell, which is good. Because I guess if you live nearby, it'd be annoying. Plus for the tourists.
So they've currently got an art exhibition on. It's Grayson Perry. And he's got some quite unusual modern tapestries here. It's the adoration of the cage fighters.
Agony in the car park.
Agony in the car park. When you see how much it costs to park there.
And this last one, we don't know yet. We've not seen it yet. Need to catch up with our tour in a second. This is Expulsion from Number 8. Close.
Time when they play.
We're going to move into the pews where the choir room. Thousand pipes in the organ on the left and right.
So this is a chantry chapel that was built inside the cathedral for a bishop.
Yeah.
Had this built so that when he died they could pray for his soul so that it would stay in purgatory and it would go straight to heaven.
Yep.
So I don't know why he felt he needed to have his soul prayed for. What was left?
Well,
Yeah, so if you were rich you could have your own little chapel inside the cathedral.
yep.
So this window is quite interesting because it's the prisoners of conscience window. And it's to remind people that sometimes people are tortured for their beliefs or imprisoned for their beliefs that are different, political or religious.
Yeah. And you can't see too much. I mean, I can just imagine this is east facing. Like if you've got an early sun coming through there, it'd be amazing to see. But you won't not see it on the camera. But Up in this one they had some of the faces of prisoners. It's supposed to be weird.
So this is the one of Magna Carta, one of only 4 surviving copies. This was a peace treaty written between King John and the bishops. So basically it's the earliest ever human rights document written in Britain, which started to give people some kind of rights.
Yeah, so it started with the barons and the high-end,
Yeah.
and then over 100 years they've added to those laws.
Yeah. Because
Open it up to
initially,
what it is now.
yeah, before that it was just royalty that had rights, but then the noblemen started to get rights too. Yeah, so important documents.
Yeah. Hey.
Having a wander around Salisbury in the bright sunshine.
Yeah.
Feeling like Venice vibes because it's so sunny.
It does.
Yeah.
Even I can hear some water trickling, so let's go down here. Must be the gates. So we've got a nice market here. Well, I say market, square. We call it the piazza, wouldn't you? Romanian or Italian. But it looks really nice. Big open space, lots of shops around the edges.
Please join us in our next video to visit a National Trust house in Hampshire with beautiful gardens. See you then.